Today I'm going to teach you how to tack up your horse. So please bear with me because all of my tack is really old and not up to date. So first I'm going to brush her just because she's got a lot of mud on her back. Next we're going to put on her saddle pad. This is what goes on to support the saddle to make sure that it's not pressing into her too hard. It just kind of evens out the pressure. Next we're going to add the saddle, and I pull my stirrups over. So this is your stirrup. I pull this part over, and then I pull the girth part over and the back strap over. That way it doesn't smack her. Then I'm just going to set it on her back. And then I'm going to let these slide on that side down, the girth strap and the back strap. And then I'm going to let the stirrup go. She's pretty good for that. Okay, next I'm going to cinch the girth strap on the other side, so I just want to show you what this is. So this goes under her chest, right here, and then this back strap will also go under her belly. So I'm going to do that right now. Okay, so I'm just going to reach under here gently and grab this girth, and then I'm going to run this strap through here, and there's not going to be a hole for her that is the right size for this to go through because it has to be tight. So I'm just going to run it through here again. I do this twice. And then I'm gonna make like a T. So I'm gonna pull this a little tighter, pull this over, wrap it around. And then I'm going to go through here. And that's how you cinch your girth. I'm gonna pull it tight. They like to suck in air, that way it doesn't get tight enough, but if your saddle falls off, you're gonna fall off too. Normally you would take this and run it through here so that it stays out of your way, but obviously that's broken. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the back strap here. I'm gonna grab it, and this is supposed to be, not supposed to be tight because it can make them buck, but it needs to be snug, at least touching your horse's belly. That way they don't get their back foot stuck in it, because they will, you'd be surprised. So I'm just gonna cinch that. Then she's all set to go saddle-wise. Next, I'm going to put her bridle on her with this bit. This bit helps control her. Some people don't use them. I like to. So since she's already tied up and she's got this halter on, I'm just going to untie it. I wouldn't trust every horse to do this, and she's actually pretty green, and green means that she is not very broke, but she's been doing so much better lately, so I'm going to go ahead and trust her. Then I'm just going to try to put her bridle on. This is her chin strap. It goes underneath her chin. Some people call them different things. She is avoiding the bit, so she does that a lot. We have to work on that. Good girl. And then I'm just going to pull this up over her ears, trying to be careful to not poke her eyes. And then here's the actual chin strap that I'm going to buckle. I don't know the technical name for this one. My apologies. I'm just going to buckle this one. This makes sure that she can't pull her bridle off. And then I'm going to throw her reins over, untie this rope halter, and she is ready to go. These are reins. These are what you use to control the horse. So she's all tacked up now. So now I'm just going to walk her in a figure 8. This is just something that my grandma Mona used to do. So I do this so that I can tighten her saddle some more, just so I know that it's completely tight. So I'm going to go ahead and give it another pull. And as you can see, there was some slack, so that's why I do that.
So now we get to ride. Here's a little clip of our ride that day. As you can see, since that video, we have a whole new setup. I have new reins, a new bit, which is the piece that goes in her mouth. Also a new saddle. It's a Dakota Roper saddle, and it fits her much better than the last one did. And she also has a breast collar. In this video, we hauled to an arena after getting new tack to work on things like neck reining, which is just a different type of how you control your horse, and also using leg pressure, which also controls your horse. So we are working on pole bending in this video, and she is doing fantastic, and I can't wait to see what's in store for her. Thank you for listening to my How to Tack Your Horse beginner video, and if you have any questions, I would be more than happy to answer them.